Hey guys, this is part 37 of my video story, and we left off last time. We were still on the 12th. We hadn't done the next stage of Picardy, which is obviously where we're going to start. We currently have third, I think, or fourth, fifth, maybe, I don't know. Zoltan finished third anyway on stage 1. And I don't really know what happened with him. He just didn't have the speed for whatever reason to move off Jurikas's wheel. So stage 2, 170 kilometers, a bit harder than stage 1 for sure, but it's not exactly hilly. But we've got to get Fisher into the breakaway because he has 10 points at the moment. So if he can win these 3, or even win 2 of them, then if he places in all 3 of them, he'll have that wrapped up pretty much. So yes, I shall come back in the race, and we'll see how it goes. So we have 6 kilometers to go. The breakaway's been caught. Sulzberger just attacked, but he's been brought back. We can't create a lead out because for some reason the finish line is also an intermediate sprint. Look, you can't see it, but there's an intermediate sprint there. So you can't make a lead out. Fisher got into he went in an attack at the start and won the first climb, but then that group got brought back, so he just managed to pick up 5th at that one, and then he attacked over the last climb to pick up so in total he picked up 22 points today, which isn't bad. Now what we do is we attack with Deeperveen, because you never know what might happen. Seeing as there's this bug where you can't make a lead out, although they just go at like 9 million miles an hour, so. Hang on a second. This is just carnage, absolutely all over the shop. So there's nothing Deeperveen can do now. Can Zoltan follow anyone yet? You can follow someone now. Oh, he can. Hang on. This will work. Don't block him. Is Deeperveen going to make it? Who knows? Zoltan's busy blocking Heikkinen. Right, go. Follow. This guy's really trying to bring him back. I don't think anyone's catching Deeperveen. He's got the legs today. If anyone does catch him, we've got to make sure it's our guy that catches him. Because there's an intermediate sprint, nobody's actually going for it. So Deeperveen takes the stage win because of a stage glitch. I don't know. I'm guessing the stage maker just misclicked or something. So Deeperveen gets a win. The well-timed late attack, and if he gets a time gap, he could win the race actually. There he goes. Heikkinen and Zoltan the only ones that go for it because it's counted as an intermediate sprint. That's a strange glitch that I didn't notice before the stage, but it has kind of ruined it as a race. 1, 2, 3. Deeperveen did there was a time gap there, 22 seconds, which means he is 24 seconds clear of Zoltan, who's second, and then Giraud. I don't know. I mean, why there's an intermediate sprint on the finish line, I have no idea. But good for Deeperveen because that's his first win, isn't it? Surely it's his first win. So unless all Deeperveen has to do tomorrow is stay in the bunch, there is an intermediate sprint near the end. If Giraud was to because it's only 3 seconds, isn't it? Giraud would have to win both of the intermediate sprints. And no, because it's 10 seconds for a win. Yeah, I'm talking rubbish. All Deeperveen has to do tomorrow is finish in the group, and he's won this race, so surprising, but yeah. Now we move back to California for stage 2. nearly 200 kilometers, another hilly stage. This one's got one big climb in the middle, and then long descent, and then a really steep, short climb to the finish. Obviously, Bennett is in the lead here by nearly a minute. Sevilla's only 4 seconds back. Bennett is not by any means our leader, and he's not really good enough to challenge with this sort of opposition, but we have to try and defend the jersey for him. Don't know how the hell we're going to do that, but we'll see. Maybe put Van der Velde into the breakaway, seeing as he lost 10 minutes yesterday. There's no real pressure on us to chase because Bennett isn't our GC leader, so if he loses the jersey, it's not a disaster, and it's not a home race for us or anything. It should be up to the bigger teams than us. Cofidis and Colombia should chase anyway, so we shall see. As I said, maybe get Van der Velde into the breakaway, or something like that, because he lost lots of time yesterday. So we're on to the final climb now. We got 4 kilometers to go roughly. Breakaway of 9 still has over a minute, but they shouldn't really have a chance on a steep climb like this. It is very steep, especially the last kilometer. We've got Rodriguez and Bennett going as they can. Bennett obviously in the leader's jersey. I think Cassidy's done, don't you? +5 on the day, but he can't hack this pace. Maybe just get Yamada to make self-effort. Hang on, I forgot to tell Bennett to hold position. The rest of the group, Hashir crashed just before the climb, so he's way out the back on his own. All he's got to do is make it inside the time limit though, which he should do. Van der Velde, Gibson accidentally got into a breakaway on the climb in the middle. He was just making the pace and he got away on his own, so I had to bring him back. Smith's done as well, so it's Cassidy now. So it's up to these guys. Yamada's doing what he can at the moment. Atapuma's joined us now. His pace is too high for Mark Bennett. Catching most of the breakaway here. Who's at the front? Rinson is at the front. And then we've got Rodriguez, who's not really going anywhere. Go Ryan. Just needs to get out of this group. He's got Acevedo tracking him. Bennett needs to stay up here. These guys are from the breakaway. It's not going to be. He doesn't want to be stuck behind them. Really, that's not going to be very helpful. Although it has to be said, he's not actually going anywhere. So Atapuma's caught. I've got Colombians everywhere. Colombians absolutely coming out of everywhere. Come on, Ryan. Keep going. Acevedo's looking very good here. But as I said, this last kilometre is steep, so... Oh, Taramai's gone. Don't know to Duarte. He's not even the 3rd best in his team, Duarte. Where the hell he is? Oh well, he's obviously not going for the GC. Wow, this is steep. This is incredibly steep. Atapuma gets the win. Rodriguez is just going to have to try and hang on to Acevedo if he can. He's just dropping back now. Oh, hang on. Yamada's not sprinting. So Atapuma wins it by about 30 seconds on Acevedo. And Rodriguez, then Taramai just takes 4th. Rinson was in the breakaway, so it doesn't really matter. Diagnan, Chavez, Bennett, good ride. De La Cruz, and Pantano and Torkler, who was also in the breakaway. What a hard day. Ashir still on his own, but he'll be fine. He might just catch the back of that group. Come back on the results. So that's definitely changed the GC. That has big time gaps everywhere. Fortunately, Bennett didn't really stand a chance on that climb. It was way too hard. But he did alright. I mean, that's a great ride by him to finish 8th, but that's a long way down on GC, so we will switch our focus back to Rodriguez now. Atapuma and Acevedo probably going to be unbeatable here. Taramai as well, once he gets his act together, should beat Rodriguez. He's a very good time trialist, of course. And then you got Chavez. Duarte finished 18th in the end. He was up there, but Colombia will have to work for Atapuma now. Tons of Colombians. So Yamada's down to 14th. And the rest of the guys dotted. Hashir was fine in the end. He finished well inside. Just a couple of seconds off the guy in front of him. Last place on the stage, but he's easily inside the time limit, which is all that matters. He might have a chance tomorrow, Hashir, but I don't know. It's a lot of hills for him to survive. So, we'll see. Next up, though, is the final stage of Picardie. Next, we have the final stage of the Tour de Picardie. Again, flat. Nothing special to say. Fischer, I think, has won the Mountains jersey, hasn't he? Yeah, there's 20 points today, so he's won it. So we don't need to go for a breakaway. Just keep Deeperveen up at the front. Well, maybe give Bakker a chance in the breakaway. We'll see. But Deeperveen should be able to win this comfortably. All he needs to do is stay in the front of the peloton. And that'll be a job done. Obviously, try and get a stage win with Zoltan as well. We have 6 kilometers to go. Bakker is doing a good job here in the lead out. For Zoltan, Deeperveen was on Zoltan's wheel, but got blocked, and now this guy's in the way. But it's not. Provided he stays there, it doesn't matter. Bakker got into the breakaway today. Did what needed to be done. And yeah, that's all there is to say really. Nothing much happened today. So yeah, just keeping Deeperveen out of trouble. Been a pretty hard day in crosswinds, but as soon as the peloton caught the breakaway, they just stopped riding. So it would have been a lot harder. There were about 50 riders dropped earlier on. So in fact, go. Go! Accelerate. Accelerate. No? Okay, well, that was a waste of time. Go, Zoltan! He's going anyway, so Deeperveen just needs to stay up here, really. Don't know what that was all about from Hakenem, but there you go. He's accelerating now. It's a bit too late, isn't it? He hasn't got the best acceleration, but it's not as bad as Waldo. Zoltan's got this, I think. Forster's with him, but he's. Oh, come on! Zoltan takes the win. Finally. Forster got close, but not close enough. Then Pichot, Planker, Hakenem gets 5th. A little split there, but they'll get the same time. So, yeah, victory in the bag for Deeperveen. Great ride. In all that excitement, I didn't actually realise that Deeperveen finished in the top 10, which isn't bad for a guy that can't really sprint. I think everyone got the same time. Velasco didn't see him withdraw, but there you go. So Deeperveen first, 14 seconds ahead of Zoltan. Then Giro Hakenem 4th because of the sprint time bonuses he got on stage 2 by finishing 3rd. Then Forster, Bazzano, Vilman, Giordani, Pichot, Mihailov, Bakker 11th, Fischer 16th, and Juricas 19th. All gained some bonus seconds. Mirgic 59th, Douglas 66th. Primus jersey has been won by Fischer. 10 points ahead of Mario Costa. Points jersey is Zoltan, way clear of Giraud. Deeperveen third, and best young rider is obviously Deeperveen again. Zoltan second, Bakker fourth, Fischer sixth, Jericho seventh. Team was us, but only by virtue of Deeperveen's solo win, because everyone finished together on every stage. So Sanders done as good there. That was the Tour de Picardie. And then we have a flat stage, well, apparently a flat stage of the Tour of California, but again it's pretty similar to stage 1 actually, just not as big a climb in the middle, but there's a lot of climbing in total, but a big downhill run to the finish. So again it should be some sort of sprint. So yeah, it probably will be too hard for Hashir, but Bennett's in great shape, so see what he can do. I mean, he's 70 hill. He's not great, but with the nationality bonus and the form he's in, can anyone beat him in a sprint? Find out. We've got 4 kilometers to go here. There's a pretty big group coming to the line together here. I'm trying to do some sort of sprint. Hashir's up there on Candelario's wheel. I am in the middle of trying to get Bennett to the front, but Smith, I don't know, and Bennett doesn't want to follow Cassidy. Don't know. She could have jumped across to there, to be honest. Oh damn, Hansen is their sprinter, not Candelario. That was a balls up. Bennett is still nowhere. I give up. Might as well just, okay, if it'll let me, just let Gibson go. Smith is done. You can just chill. You see, they could have just agreed to swap, couldn't they, really? Where's Bennett? And Bennett is absolutely nowhere. What an absolute waste of time that was. Cassidy. Sprint. Hashir. Wait, no. Now I'm getting blocked by options. Lead out, man. Thanks a lot. Oh, not protect. Oh, my mouse fingers broke. Right. Bennett. That was a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Rodriguez needs to sprint. Hashir needs to sprint. I don't know what's going on. Gibson can chill now. Though Cassidy's just gone through him. That was interesting. So at the front, is it going to be Hansen? He hasn't even started sprinting yet. Hansen, here he comes. Oh, who's this? Kluger. Kluger's got this. Cassidy just got blocked. Oh dear. What an absolute disaster that was. That was appalling. Wow. I've never been blocked by so many different riders before. So Kluger wins it ahead of Hansen. Romero, hell. Bramia, Ilicic. We didn't even get anyone in the top 10. Pretty damn appalling that was. And Bennett never even got anywhere near the front. But you know, you win some, you lose some. So our best finisher was the world-renowned sprinter that is Bill Cassidy, who finished 11th just ahead of Hashir. They were both blocked. Well, obviously everyone was blocked. Bennett was 17th, which means he doesn't pick up any points at all towards the points jersey that he was going for. It's pretty much the end for his chances in that. Everyone got the same time, I think, apart from the guys that got dropped earlier, which was mostly Garneau and Novo Nordisk riders. So GC didn't have any real change. Still the same there. The climbers jersey, Gibson still has it. He won the second category climb there because the breakaway hadn't formed and he picked them up. But as you can see, Tunison and Dahlheim picked up a lot of points. But he's still got a fairly big lead, Gibson. He will probably go in the breakaway on. Well, there's a lot of points there, obviously, and it's early on, so I don't know if Gibson will go in the breakaway again. Maybe stage 7, if he needs to. You have to try and win that. The points jersey is with. I can't remember actually. Atapuma. Bennett. Oh no, Bennett's still only 4 points behind. None of the sprinters have scored points yet, of course, but there's another sprint stage tomorrow, so we'll see. Bennett is wearing that at the moment, obviously, because Atapuma's the race leader, and the young rider is still Atapuma, but Rodriguez is wearing that at the moment. So it's a good way to, well, it's a bad way actually to finish this video, because that was terrible. But as I say, you can't win every stage, and it's good that we got absolutely embarrassed there. Although it wasn't due to ability, it was more there were riders everywhere. We didn't get our lead out to the front early enough, so technically that was my fault. But that's that. So the next video we'll get to the time trial, hopefully, for the Tour of California. Just a couple of flat stages to go before that, so join me for that, and thanks for watching.